But all right. So like I was going with that meat cannon video that obviously like it was very disgusting, the whole depiction that went on, because it's meat cannon. You don't know what the hell to expect from his box of videos. Like you could see something very odd, something just like scary, something just out there. But obviously it was about the TikTok whole situation, and honestly, like I remember that I was like talking about in it in my meat cannon video that I was saying, yeah, like I heard like this whole Congress hearing about this was so dumb, and do not believe me because I heard it from the Moist himself, and obviously here is the video, and we're gonna be a little bit informed because obviously I am dumbfounded, and I want to see why the hell it's so freaking dumb. So let's see, let's understand by the Moist himself.
Embarrassment is a very real phenomenon. It occurs when you witness something that is so grossly turbo cringe that your body has a fight or flight response and fills you with shame from just having watched it, even though you weren't directly involved in the situation.
Okay.
I think the number one cause of secondhand embarrassment is bad stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like, what's the deal with airline food? Salt shakers, you fill them up, and then where does it all go? Like,
I'm going with the freaking SpongeBob thing. What do we think about airline food? Freaking love that.
when a
Peak
stand-up
comedy.
set bombs, I feel like most people get embarrassed for the person up there. But today, I got so much secondhand embarrassment, I feel like I got a year's worth of shame in one afternoon, thanks to the TikTok congressional hearing that happened.
Oh gosh, no! Please don't tell me it's Shame that's in this video, dude. We got freaking grossness out of the Meat Canyon video, and the fuck, and because of the taters in that video, and now we're gonna talk about Shame. Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh, what is this?
This was an absolute mockery of the entire country. It was absolutely foul. It was painful to watch. So I'd like to show you just a few of the clips.
All
the
right.
whole thing was about 5.5 hours long, and I can't imagine anyone can make it.
Five
to
and
the
a
end
half
without
hours
puking.
of stupidity?
It's brutal. It has everything you're probably imagining: tech illiteracy and horrible questions out the wazoo, all wrapped up into one 5-hour endurance test of the human patience. In a nutshell, there's been a lot of controversy about TikTok and TikTok bans, like banning on government phones, which I do agree with. I don't think there's any argument to be made that a fucking government or someone in power person should have TikTok on their phone just because of potential security risks associated.
Yeah, like that's basically what they were talking about, like seeing that it could be a security risk and that they shouldn't have like TikTok on their phone. Which one in one hand, like why the hell do they like they need it? Knowing the fact that like they're always so serious, and honestly, like, I don't know, they couldn't see the Instagram what's it called the Instagram thoughts that's on there. They wanted to deviate away from that because they were gonna be thirsty for the Instagram thoughts, or is it probably something else? I don't know. But also the fact that it's so funny, like the fact that governments are downloading an app that's literally not from here but from another country, and literally like they're having like freaking what's it called, debates towards them, and yet they're still downloading an app that's from them, which is so hilarious. And it's also funny, the fact that literally stupidity is literally going in this year. Oh my gosh, dude. But yeah, like no that app on government phones, because yeah, sensitive information could be leaked out of there. So no.
Associated with it, and this has expanded into a lot of other big debates around it. I am not a personal fan of the platform in general. I don't really use it that often.
Exactly. I'm the same thing with Moist. Like literally, like I do not want to use it. Like my friends, and obviously like this is not to like trash talk you guys, if you watch this video, but like they actually like send me a whole bunch of memes from there. And honestly, like that's kind of where I would go for my memes, and I've done it for like the whole memes for the Sham compilations that I've literally like seen anything that they sent me from TikTok on there, like anything that I would check out, like I would like it. But like now I'm like away from it. I like completely like did not think that this was gonna be a thing, that it was gonna get banned like in this whole thing. But apparently,
Plus, I think it's been
it
extremely
did.
detrimental to the actual mental health and attention span of human beings. Because now, I don't know if you go on TikTok often. If you go on TikTok and it's someone just talking about something or a clip of something,
They're gonna be skipping
there is
it.
always Subway Surfers, Rocket League, or GTA playing underneath it in order to keep your attention. Because people need such constant stimulation and jingling keys. If there's not like 3 separate videos of like bars of soap getting cut for satisfying videos or Rocket League freestyling while the core video itself is playing, they click off.
Yeah, that's pretty much true, and it's probably gonna be the same thing with freaking these YouTube videos. That the fact that if we're talking right now, moist, we're also gonna have to freaking put Subway Surfers at the bottom of this, or the next big game, we're gonna have to put the gameplay at the bottom, and then us at the top, and we're already talking about like whatever we're talking about, just for the fact that they don't lose the freaking last brain cells that they got, bro. We gotta be better, people. Like, stop going in a freaking stupid route. I don't want to keep on hearing videos of us as a society going in such a bad route. Like, I just don't want that. Please, I want to hear something, a W. I want to hear a W in a video. No more L's, please.
That shit
like
is
me
so
canning and
pathetic.
shaming
It's
us.
actual brain rot behavior. I am very curious to see in 10 years
And it's showing
if
light.
that's going to be the commonplace for everything in the world. Like if movies now are going to be like playing a movie, but then also underneath it another separate movie, making sure that your attention is captured. Like
yes, like it's gonna probably go in that route if we're freaking still having that low attention span, bro. The internet should have never been a thing.
it's so baffling just how far the attention span of humans is degrading. Where they can't watch a fucking 30-second video without 3 other videos also playing to keep their attention. But with all of that being said, I still don't want to see it nationally banned or any shit like that.
Yeah.
And the reason's very simple. Because I like a world where people have the freedom to choose what they do with their whole life, pretty much.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
so
you
true.
want to download TikTok, you should. Even in spite of potential security risks to your privacy or whatever, that should entirely be on the individual's choice. Does the entertainment the platform offer outweigh the potential security risks to your data being sold
Yeah.
or whatever? That's up to the person to decide. That's
I mean, like it does really depend on you because, like, honestly, like they're saying that the fact that if you have it downloaded on your phone, like you could get risk of like your information being stolen. But like the fact that I'm like saying, like even if like they literally said this warning way after a whole bunch of people downloaded it, isn't it already freaking just a bad choice overall to be like, oh, I'm gonna uninstall it because I'm actually scared that they're gonna steal my information, when in the fact that I should have been warned about this in the freaking beginning, or else they would have stolen my information. Holy crap. Where is the thing? Where is it? Where is it? Damn it, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Ah, man. We are a joke of a society. That the fact that we have to go with literally we have to have 2 things playing at once, so our attention span is literally stuck, and the fact that literally like they literally gave us a warning about the potential fact that our stuff could have been stolen, like way before, like after the fact that literally like it was literally introduced. Oh my gosh, dude, this is a real irony.
my ideal scenario where people have the freedom to make their own fucking choices there when it comes to some shit like this. I've made it clear I'm no fan of TikTok. I am also very confident that there is a huge level of like spyware with TikTok associated with it, more than the CEO lets on. But holy shit, this congressional hearing or whatever has done nothing but make the CEO of TikTok look like a patient saint. Like an actual Zen master to deal with the unhinged lunacy and out-of-touch questions those fucking fossils were throwing his way.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the same thing with the Gwyneth Paltrow trial. The fact that literally like it was the most like dumbest thing And honestly, I also saw the same video from Moist, but honestly, I'm probably not gonna talk about it because obviously, like, I've already heard YouTubers like react to it and give their opinion, and then also like seeing the video from Moist Critical himself, bro. Like that thing was so goofy, and also this one now being something that's also goofy. Like I'm saying, is stupidity and what's it called, sensitivity being a thing in this whole year, because the fact that literally like stupidity is being thrown at us, like literally when we see this in the news, like literally saying, oh, TikTok, this is what happened, and then you see YouTubers saying it was so painful, and you're understanding, I thought it was going to be very serious. Let's see why it was painful. Leave your stuff, walk away. And just be like, okay, that's enough. I'm not looking at the internet for a whole while.
It blew my mind. It blew my fucking mind. Her. Oh my god, she's so dumb. She kept asking him questions, but instead of letting him answer, she'd just say, yes. Yes.
So me Kenya was not far off the tree, bro. Oh my gosh, like I'm telling you, she has a freaking low brain cell count, bro. She's been on TikTok too much.
Yes. And then she pulled up a random shit post on TikTok like, you see this threat? Oh fuck
my
me.
Gosh.
Yeah, so she pulled this up and she's like, look at this. Outrageous.
Oh my gosh. Me, ASF at the House Energy and Commerce Committee on 3/23/23. Educational purposes only TikTok. Honestly, like, this is just a troll, what's it called, joke. Literally, like, it's always been a thing. Like, if you really want to go with that, it's literally been a thing. Like, yes, it's very serious, the fact that, like, it literally looks like a threat, but knowing the fact that, like, if you see from the title, I funny 3T4 R doozer, like, that doesn't like, he literally seems like that type of person that would troll and be like, haha, I freaking made something very thing that would make people sensitive. Holy crap, look at me freaking be so wild. Like, literally, like, that's what I'm seeing.
It's not a viral post or anything, by the way.
And it's not freaking viral.
It was posted 41 days ago. As you can see, it is captioned me as F.
Dude who asked about TikTok using Wi-Fi? I don't remember, but I think they were trying to make a bigger point. And this is really giving a very charitable bone to the person who asked the question. I think what they were getting at with asking about Wi-Fi is he was trying to state that if one device is connected to a network, it can access everything on that network, which it can.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't ask the question because I don't think he really fully understood it. But again, I'm doing a very charitable service trying to even make some sense out of that awful question. This accomplished nothing except making their CEO look better. Full-heartedly believe there is a lot more fishy shit at play on the back end of TikTok, but they did not even get close to the bottom of it because they couldn't even wrap their head around what an app on your phone is.
Oh my gosh, no!
Mr. Zhang Fuping is the editor-in-chief.
He's not.
My colleague, Representative...
Just doesn't even let him say it or talk.
Oh my gosh.
TikTok and ByteDance share legal teams. You confirmed this, correct?
Our general counsel is
Yes.
an
Yes or
American lawyer,
Yes.
veteran of Microsoft.
Also, my colleague, Representative Lada, confirmed that your parent
Fucking
company,
worthless.
ByteDance, currently can access user data. Yes?
We have to be more
Yes.
specific.
Yes.
Okay.
After project
Specific.
I'm not asking
Be
after context,
specific.
I'm asking
You
now.
dumbass.
Yes.
That's a dumbass. She's not being specific.
So, doesn't seem to
She was saying
understand
yes,
that when you ask
yes,
a question,
yes,
you should
no.
wait for an answer instead of filling your own blanks here.
Exactly.
So, her asking about the data that they're accessing, he talks about the public data, which is something every app in the world accesses, even that computer she's on right there. I bet she's logged in on Twitter. That
Yes, like literally, like the fact that whenever you download an app, it tells you, do you get permission for da 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 da? Like, it could be audio, it could be some data, it could be some other stuff. Literally, you could see it whenever you download an app. Like, I'm not lying. go download an app. Like, let's say go download a game that you wanted to play for so long. Freaking download a free game, and you'll see it'll literally say, oh, can we access your photos so we can put some photos that you literally like do on your progress, or like Jetpack Joyride. You can say photos from there, and it tells you, oh, we need access to your gallery and your photo. You give the permission to either say yes or no, and if you say no, then obviously you don't get the photos that you want to save your progress, saying that, holy crap, I did a whole ass record, let me save it. But you can't because you denied it. But if you allow it, it will give it on you, and you could literally share it to your friends. That's what it's like saying. But the fact that you're just saying, oh, is it using some data? The guy said, give me something specific, because you're just saying data. Because if you're saying data, but you're not giving a specific, then I can't answer the whole question. And she's just saying, yes, yes, yes. No! Say the question right. Don't say it in a stupid manner. Gosh.
That uses all of your fucking data too. I bet she has a Facebook account that not only accesses all of your data, it sells it too. All of these apps do that. What they needed to get to the bottom of is more in line with like what is TikTok specifically doing with that data and how it relates to like the CCP and shit like that.
Exactly.
But instead they're so hung up on like public data. You're accessing public profiles. That's creepy. That's something one of the guys said. It's so fucking crazy. And for some reason they don't even let him answer, so they get no answers. They get nothing out of this. It is fucking worthless. It is.
Does the guy like literally
respond
respond to about this?
They said they were watching children's public profiles, which was creepy. Everything's watching every public profile ever. That's the whole point of it being public. It gets scanned in these systems. That's not exclusive to TikTok.
Yeah.
Twitter does it. Facebook does it. YouTube does it. Everything does it. Literally everything. We threw away our privacy long, long ago. TikTok is just a little more nefarious, potentially, with what it uses that data for. At least based on like reports from a year or two ago. Not meant to be informational or useful. It's meant to grandstand for campaigns. It's actually tame compared to everything else. And, well, I guess maybe. It's still so stupid, though, because this doesn't do anything to further anyone's agenda here. Everyone that asked him questions today looks like a bumbling fucking buffoon. A genuine moron.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like all this does is shake people's confidence in their elected representatives here. They couldn't they couldn't ask a good question. Were they like this with Mark Zuckerberg? Yes, they were. It was just as bad with Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, God.
Mark Zuckerberg sat in the same hot seat as this guy did, and he got bombarded with just as stupid questions. If I remember correctly, one of the Facebook questions was, do I need internet to connect to Facebook? Or something like that.
Oh, that one already found it. You just go in here, look.
Man. How do we degrade ourselves to freaking, like, having all these freaking arguments when we have to argue with ourselves on how dumb we are? Oh my gosh, dude. Ah, man, I forgot about the whole Mark Zuckerberg thing. Like, I heard that it was also a painful trial as well, because it's like the same thing over and over, like the same thing that we're going through again. Oh, man. It is very painful.
We are not getting anything out of this garbage. What do you think their approach should be on this topic? Hand it off to people that understand it.
Exactly.
Clearly, this woman doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. At all.
Yes.
She has no clue what's going on right there. And she clearly doesn't even want to get answers because she's too busy answering herself. So get someone who gets it, have them ask the questions, and come up with the questions to begin with. Delegate. This is clearly not her strong suit. She's not even old. That you can't just keep using the excuse of they're all fucking geriatric. She is not old. She is willfully stupid.
Yes, she just lost. She just lost that brain cell count because she was always also freaking focused on TikTok as well, and now she's like saying, "Oh, so you think that like this is gonna work as well?" Shut up. Stop saying your yes, 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 and get the whole ass answer. But then again, like how Charlie was saying, we have a short attention span that we need the whole video and we need Subway Surfers. The only way that we could focus on this is that we have freaking Subway Surfers or any other gameplay playing on the background right here. Like this should have been the freaking the hearing. The fact that everyone is here and present. They're having the questions about to be ready to talk with the guy, but they have Subway Surfers or something else playing in the background, and they're literally listening as they're literally watching the gameplay. Only that way will I guess that the brain cells will be like connecting and be frictioning with the fact of saying, oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, so this is what's gonna happen. I don't know. Like, we've gotten to the point that this is just being painful. It is shameful. What the hell?
And still tries to act like an authority on the topic. She pulled up a fucking 400 view shitpost to try and use it as a point that completely fell flat. And then doesn't even let the guy answer her questions because she's too busy answering herself. Now, while she may have come to this hootenanny unprepared and made me ashamed to be a Floridian, she did mention something that I think is important to talk about briefly, which is Project Texas. Project Texas is something TikTok did to appease the US. In a quick nutshell, Project Texas is US user data being sent to Oracle, which is on American soil, as opposed to going anywhere else. So all of the US user data will now be on American soil, and Oracle kind of oversees the whole thing.
On a device in one pocket, but download it on your device in the other doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I believe Congress and DoD should address the continued use of TikTok on military installations as well as any use that depicts U.S. military operations.
Yeah, it's like, obviously, like, I don't understand why, the government, like, would have TikTok. Like, it's so bizarre, the fact that they would have that. Like, honestly, like, how, I think it was Moist Critical who said it, or someone else, like, saying the fact that they should have a second phone for that. That way, like, I guess if they get bored, like, they have the second phone to pull up and be like, oh, this is my personal phone that I'm gonna use to make my phone calls to my family or etc. and use TikTok. That'll be fine. But the fact that they're, like, using their government phone and using TikTok, that is very bad. Knowing the fact that, like, literally it took them very long to be like, oh, this could literally potentially give information to the other people. Literally, like, it took them this long to give a warning about this whole app. They literally could have said it the first instance that this app was going to be a thing. Because literally a whole bunch of people downloaded it when it first began. We're in the middle. And I'm assuming a whole bunch now because of what happened throughout the years. The fact that we had to stay home and people were more on their devices. Or literally on anything of entertainment.
Access the home Wi-Fi network.
Yes.
Only if the
you connect it
on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand that.
So if I have a TikTok app,
Look, he was so confused as well.
Again, this is being very charitable. I think the point he was trying to make is when it accesses the Wi-Fi, it has access to all of your devices that are within that network, which every device that accesses your Wi-Fi does. Mm-hmm. That is factual. That is true. Which is actually something that happened to Kaya. He downloaded a burglar broke in and downloaded a torrent, and it came with a virus, which infected multiple devices that were on his network.
Jeez.
It is known that when you are on a Wi-Fi network, it connects to more than just the single thing that's connected to it. It's everything there.
It's everything.
So I think his point was, can it access my other devices? Which is why he's talking about, like, downloading on a device next to me. Shit like that. But the way he asked that question is so bafflingly stupid
confusing
that even the TikTok CEO's like,
he was confused. Like, he was just confused throughout, like, this whole
access your
process.
Wi-Fi if you turn it on, right?
Like I really want to know, like, did the CEO, like, literally, like, give him so, like, a TikTok response saying, oh, so this is what happened with this whole thing, or I think it's, like, something that they literally cannot talk about, like, I don't know, like, because he was talking from one video that he was gonna be, like, going to Congress to talk about this, and hopefully that it doesn't get banned. I'm hoping that he made a follow-up video, and if he did, I'll probably check it out one day. But bro, like, this has to be the most silliest thing and shameful thing that we as a society here has done.
Like
I'm
it's
ashamed.
just craziness. So have someone who understands what the fuck they're talking about be the one to ask these questions. I think you gave him too much credit. He probably thinks Wi-Fi is a radio. Again, it's a very charitable interpretation of what I think he could have been trying to say. I could be way off and giving way too much credit there. I don't know. For the sake of clarity, I actually think that guy's follow-up question kind of hints more at what I was saying. Even though it's still poorly asked and his follow-up question is still poorly phrased, I do think with a high level of confidence that the thing he was trying to get at is TikTok going to be accessing all kinds of things on my network outside of just the one device that I'm using right now to connect to it? I think is what he really wanted to get at, but he didn't know how to get to that topic effectively.
Yes, like I'm saying, the brain cell count is very low.
So he ended up making a very silly question out of the whole thing, which really sums up the entire hearing. Just silly questions that didn't do anything at all. They didn't get anything. Answers. They didn't get to the bottom of any real questions people have. It was just a genuine fucking circus. Just an absolute clown show. That's really about it. See ya.
Oh gosh, like I'm telling you, the brain cell count has been very, very low throughout the years, and obviously this year has been hitting way different, I guess. Because the fact that literally like anything has been a freaking goof and a laugh. It's literally been where is it? As Moise will talk about it.
He's pulling his cock out!
Oh wait, never mind, not that one. He's not. No, he's not pulling that. Oh, here it is.
Just a goof. It was just for laughs, you know? Just, why aren't you laughing?
Like, it was just a goof. It was just a laugh. That was basically like how it was. It's the same thing with the other court case with Gwyneth Paltrow. And like the whole thing that the whole debacle that came out of that. Like, that thing was also painful to freaking watch. It's the same thing. Oh my gosh, dude. Like I'm saying, I don't want to hear so many L's about this whole thing. I just want to hear W's. W's is what we need, not freaking L's. It just sucks having to hear something stupid like this court case, or what's it called, this whole Congress hearing, being a freaking L overall. Like, I just want something to be concise and clear, but like I'm saying, stupidity and sensitivity for 2023 has been a real big thing this whole year. That's it.